All right. Well, I guess the floor is yours.
Okay, well, last time on
Oh, you
Barntome,
you got to at least introduction to the podcast before you just jump right in the
I
stream.
thought you'd do
You got to do a
that.
little for. Well, I did when I was DM.
I
I'm
thought you
passing it on
did
to
that.
you now.
Uh,
You got to
uh,
start with a little foreplay before you just jump right in.
Gotta make my life difficult. You love making my life difficult. Anyway, so
In my
welcome
defense, the whole
to
reason why we
a.
started the podcast is because of you.
This is true. Well, actually, it was a mixture of you and me because you started streaming, and I was like, "Ooh, we could do this," and you're like, "Yeah, we can," and then we started doing it.
Yeah, I started streaming. It was your idea to turn this into the podcast. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the
Either way,
DM. As players, it's our job to make your life difficult.
He's
And
got
vice
you there.
versa.
you got a point there. You do, but I might be changing up what I'm throwing at you guys now. Anyway, welcome to AE and D&D, guys. We're in Barntome. I think we're on episode 5 or 6. We did skip a couple weeks. The guys came over to my house, helped me with some work, so it's kind of hard to do the streaming on just one computer. And I also got Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and spent an entire weekend just playing video games. So D&D was kind of, not happening.
Yeah, he didn't even respond to the group chats.
Nope. I was dead to the world for about 3 days. So that's why we missed the last 2 weeks. But now we're ready. We're here for the tournament. So for the recap, not last week, 2 weeks ago, the guys ended up getting locked in Ben's champion chamber. Find out that the lady in charge has decided that Ben is not allowed to leave the city unless he dies in the arena. So they trapped him in some sort of magical bubble. And now he and can't remember Bork's new character's name.
Comtech.
Kromtech and Drusilla are stuck in the room awaiting the Tournament of Champions. Champions Tournament, or whatever the hell I want to name it, because I suck at naming shit. And they spent some time grinding, eating tacos, enchiladas, pooping, grinding some more. Whole general misbehavior. Yelling at their captors. It was a lot of nonsense. And then now it is day of tournament. So we will take it to the guys, still guys and one girl, still trapped in Ben's champion room, knowing that today is the day of the tournament, and see what they're talking about. Have at it, guys.
Ugh. Those burritos, what were those things?
Oh,
What are they
breakfast
burritos?
burritos from Low Quarter.
What do they put in low quarter flavor? Something that upsets my stomach, that's for sure.
Rat meat.
Ugh. I
I
figured.
think she's just overreacting.
And if they're not risky, they're not worth it.
I mean,
know this
I've
is
had
good.
worse, but before a fight, this is unfortunate.
Just think of it as a new weapon.
I will not weaponize this. It's unbecoming of a Dark Lord. What will people think when they hear my name? Definitely not. Definitely not a name to be feared. One to plug your nose to, maybe.
I mean, that would cause me to be afraid. Maybe.
No, I'll contain myself as best I can. Thank you very much.
I don't know. They're good. You know, you really know how to treat your guests. Sir Ben.
Yeah, I just wish the help was more accommodating.
Oh, I mean, they've been anything but helpful. Trapping us here and all that.
Yeah, I could really use some of those books, you know. Let's get help out. Get, read up on this place.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I know a thing or two, Gromtech. Like, it's made out of the bones of a giant dragon.
Good start, good start.
Yeah. That's about all I got.
I laugh and shake my head. Like, okay, well, I was looking for something a little more, but like, how did this church of slaughter come to be, and why is this place called Slurg? Wait, Metawise, you didn't tell us, did you?
Flurg is the name of the dragon body.
Well,
Just the first part.
you never flat out told us. It was something
Yes, I
that
did.
I surmised. Oh, really?
Yeah, I told you guys when you started.
Oh, okay.
But did my character know?
It's pretty common knowledge around the city, so if you had any sort of curiosity and asked, you would have found out.
Fair. So, I forgot. How is this battle gonna go?
Meathead. I think he's asking you.
We kill things until they're dead. What do you mean? It's arena combat.
That's it. There's no structure, no brackets.
No, to be fair, I never really paid attention to that.
Yeah,
You probably were just a champion just waiting for everyone to get to you, huh?
you just kicked ass and took names.
That's why I have the sweet digs here. It's sort of my thing.
Well, that's not helpful. Though I don't think it really matters. How
Look, I'm not
often?
really the ideas guy. If either of you has a way to get us out of this, I'm all ears. My plan is punch our way out.
Sounds like a fair plan. I have the feeling this lady had it in for you for a long time. She has a serious losing streak going. Now that you have me on your team, I don't think that streak's going to end.
Okay. But are we fighting together, or are we gonna fight each other in the championship? I forget.
Oh, shit.
I think she said we're a team.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
No worries.
Oh yeah, I'm a little hazy on the details. Maybe it was those burritos. I could go for another one of those. So, yeah. Are we just waiting for the final battle, or are they going? Do you think they're gonna put us down at the qualifiers?
I don't know. Usually there's horns that start blowing and I just start making my way down there. But I have a feeling we're going to be, led there. Seems like there's going to be some hand holding.
I feel like this is kind of her Hail Mary. So she's probably going to throw out all the stops, make us fight a bunch of things in a row.
I don't cut out the middleman and just fight her.
This giant barrier here. Why haven't you killed her? It seems like you guys have known each other for a while.
Well, yeah, and she's always been reasonable.
Reasonable
So
about trying to kill you.
Something throws me off of this place. They have like some weird magic. I mean, besides this encasing sphere.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, just when we were sitting in the stands and that person randomly showed up next to me and said, "Hey, don't be tampering with the fights." And I acted like I didn't do anything. I may have sent a telepathic message to the person and told him that the person he was fighting has a tell. Didn't give away anything or anything. Just be like, oh, this is a beatdown. might as well, even it out a little bit. And then all of a sudden, next thing I know, someone appears right next to me with their hand on the shoulder, threatening to kick me out, and then disappeared, like teleporting all over the place.
It doesn't strike me as super duper weird. Just like if you walk into any place that endorses gambling, they're going to have people who enforce, the rule house always wins. This place, obviously, quite big, probably has a bit of money behind that. They probably have a lot of powerful wizards on their payroll, telepaths, what have you. Just making sure stuff like that doesn't change the odds that they're trying to enforce.
Okay, fair. But like, I've never encountered someone as if I'm telepathically say something here to Ben, are you gonna be able to read it?
No.
Are you gonna know that I did it if I didn't say anything?
Nope.
Actually, if you really want to test this, I would have you send a telepathic message and Drusilla roll a knowledge arcana check or knowledge magic check. I know you're working on that skill, aren't you?
Yeah. I mean, okay, yeah, I guess I just never really thought about how telepathy works. If it's magic based, then there's a chance. Yeah, there's a chance I might be able to detect it. I haven't tried yet. Might be a good chance to give it a shot. Oh, say something to Ben.
Are you going to say something or no?
Yeah, I'm whispering to him.
Oh,
Oh,
I thought you were trying telepathy IRL. I'm sorry, man. That's
I
not
was
enough.
totally confused. Anyway, if he's doing telepathy, make a knowledge magic check.
Right.
Hirschbergen, you didn't change the name in game.
Of course not. Perfectly good name.
11.
You do not sense any strange flows.
Nah, just as I figured. It's not a skill I've really developed that much. Sorry. Kromtek, your whispers are a secret to me.
Well, I'm not telepathic, so just out loud I say that seems wise.
Okay, now I'm curious. What did he say to you, Ben?
Nothing.
Oh, that's a lie. You responded to it. He clearly said something that you think is wise.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just odd because it's not actually, to me it's not actually like a spell in the same way that I cast my normal spells. It's just something that I'm able to do. Like I pretty much like open up a channel, and where I thought it was, a nice VPN connection, apparently it's not, and the ISP can see.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, luckily it seems to only apply to telepathy and isn't thought reading. Because oh boy.
yeah, my initial impression was it was not magic based myself, but upon further review, yeah, it is. Now that I think about it. It's not any actual psychic shenanigans happening.
Like maybe it is thought reading. I'm gonna think really hard about a sandwich.
I'm gonna try to read his thoughts.
Go
Well, I'm
for
just
it.
gonna see if a sandwich shows up. If they bring me a sandwich, it's thought reading. Or they're listening to this conversation. 50-50.
Is bonus the level?
I'm almost positive they're listening to this conversation. That was confirmed last session.
An 11.
You don't get full access to his thoughts. But you already know he's thinking about a sandwich, so you can kind of get a somewhat blurry picture of a sandwich. Just because you already have an idea.
If he's allowing it, does that help me at all? Versus like,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm trying. I'm like trying to be like a beacon. I don't know how that works. Just
Basically, like you
loudly
can
rotating a sandwich in my mind.
you'd be able to sense that like I'm trying to. Well, not the surface thought actually. That's just deeper. Never mind.
In a sense, as players in my game, you guys can tell when Cromtech is targeting you specifically, whether he is trying to talk to you or trying to read your thoughts. He has to make a check to do so. And if you choose to resist either way, his check will have to beat a wisdom saving throw from you. If you choose to let him, it just kind of, he'll get basic images, or if he gets a high enough roll, he'll get better images. That's why he got a basic image of a sandwich, because his roll was kind of mediocre instead of a better roll on it. If Ben wanted to resist, he would have rolled a wisdom check against Cromtex.
Can I at least make out if it's like a PB&J or a salami sandwich?
You rolled an 11. You just know he's thinking of a sandwich.
Yeah, but he said that out loud. I would.
That's why you get a vague, fuzzy image of a sandwich, not what's in the sandwich. That would require higher.
Yeah, I'm expecting like what you gave me is for a 5. For like what a 10 would be like a 240p image, and then like if I rolled a 19, that'd be a crisp 1080p. That's the thought. That's the scale I thought you were gonna go with.
Mm-mm.
Well, you suck.
Nah, it is what it is.
Anyways,
Sorry to disappoint.
do sandwiches show up?
No. Sandwiches do not show up right now.
So they don't have mind readers. Or
That doesn't
safe.
mean they don't. That just means they're not currently reading your minds.
I was gonna say that back to you.
I'm
mean,
gonna
like-
say we're safe.
I mean, if they have mind readers in the Coliseum, they probably have mind readers here.
Okay, so as you guys chatted, I think I've given you guys enough time to bullshit. What was her name?
Old hag. Oh no, that's your crazy.
Evil person.
Creo walks up to the door and she goes, "Howdy, champion. How are you and your partners in crime doing today?"
Well, we're not criminals. It's you trapping us.
Ah, crime is subjective. To me, the crime is you trying to convince my dear champion to leave this arena alive. To you, my crime is locking you in this room. Though I did feed you and let you train, and you slept in relative comfort, so
Well, pardon me for not
I raised
suffering
my
from
hand.
Stockholm syndrome.
What?
Said I raised my hand as Drusilla starts retorting.
She looks at you and goes, "Yes."
I wasn't trying to convince him to leave, but you still locked me in here.
It's just happened to be your circumstances, sir. You got stuck in the room. You're stuck in the group.
Yeah, so what you say is false. You did lock me against my will. And
Well,
I had nothing
I
provoking it.
didn't say I didn't lock you against your will. I said your crime is subjective to my crime, and to me, your crime is still there. It's you wanted the champion was going to leave with you. That's a crime. It doesn't matter whether you were convincing him or not.
Lawyer. Lawyer.
I don't think lawyers exist in this game.
Sure they do.
I'm not putting the ultimate evil in my video game.
I'm like, oh, why do I even bother?
She just shrugs. Goes, "Hey, it is what it is." Now, my 3 fellow arena fighters.
Sorry, but I thought you interrupted me or Drusilla retorting before.
Me?
Oh, yeah, it was just I was just saying, pardon me for not suffering from Stockholm syndrome. That's all I said.
She's just gonna ignore it. Anyway, it is time for the tournament. Are you 3 ready?
No.
Yeah, I guess ready as I'll ever be.
I could use it.
That's this. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Said no. I'm still waiting on a few pieces of literature.
And she looks at Drusilla and goes, "That's the spirit, young miss. You'll be a fine addition to the arena, especially when your blood spills and pools on the ground."
I mean,
As for
I mean, I'm not going to be ready until everybody else is ready in here.
anyway, and she looks to Gromtek and goes, "You aren't getting your books, sir. This is the Church of Slaughter. All we care about is fighting, killing, and dying. And you're about to do all three."
I'm just surprised you don't keep records. That's it.
Our records are our business, not some uppity adventurer. Now, if you wish to join the hallowed halls of the Church of Slaughter and become a priest in the arena and in our books, then our records will become open to you once you reach sufficient rank. But as of now, you are
I
pretty
yawn.
much destined to die. So it doesn't really matter if you make that path choice.
Seeing how you treat your champion, I'm not too concerned about working my way up the ranks.
Yeah, I just yawned when she was halfway through that because
Yeah, I
she's not
figured.
making
But
sense.
is what it is.
Honestly, dying in arena is better than being a priest. I can't imagine.
At that, I
Sounds
laugh.
so lame. Let's
Yeah, I figured.
let's go punch some stuff to death, or do whatever magic-y stuff you guys do.
Good. Now let us get going. And at that, you guys, you don't leave the room. You don't, walk away. You just poof, and you're want to throw your tokens up there. You're notice that you're in the arena.
Oh,
I
can I
thought it
do
was
knowledge
for
magic?
some hand holding.
You sure can.
I want to know if I could have been poofed inside of a wall and killed instantly.
Go for it.
An 8.
You have a distinct fear that was a possibility, but you have no knowledge on whether it was. So when you poof out, you're kind of like, "Am I missing any body pieces? Oh my God, did they kill me?"
That magic's pretty fucked up.
Are you gonna throw your token on Drusilla and Crown Tech? Why are you sideways?
Yeah, I'm sitting on the ground.
Okay.
Ooh, hold on.
Well, I was, but when we were having the conversation.
Okay.
Is it green or blue that you use for MP?
I usually use blue.
Okay. Oh, you're the DM, so it's your call.
Why do you have a 12?
It's my
You-
AC.
Oh, I was gonna say you don't have MP.
Correct. Just so I can keep track of it. I don't know why it's a bar. Oh,
Because you're using your stat bars.
there we go.
Okay, so as you guys appear and Drusilla gets her tracked all organized, you hear the roar of the crowd. You notice you're not on the central platform that's still up in the sky. It doesn't look like anybody's on there right now. You're on one of the lower platforms, which for Ben is a bit odd because he's usually always on the center platform. But before you can really say or do anything, you hear Kriya over the loudspeakers and goes, "It's time to begin our annual Slaughter Festival. This year we are graced by the champion, Ben Sorcio." And with that, you hear a bunch of cheers and yeah, that kind of shit. And suddenly, out of nowhere, he seems to have found himself a group. Sorry. Stop that. How do I make this thingy work? There we
Yeah.
go. Sorry. Trying to figure shit out as I'm doing this. Uh, which is like. Sorry, I should have done this earlier, but I kind of just now thought of it.
Uh-oh.
What'd you do?
I'm trying to find music.
You're doing music. That's so cool.
Well, you got the thumbs up from Donnie already on this fight.
It's only a first.
Wait, what?
There, you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Okay, so Ben Cercio, our champion, has found himself a party, and they will be competing from the ground up, as all participants are doing, as is their right in the annual Slaughterfest. So, for their first match, they will be facing. It's not working. Why is it not working? There we go. Bam. And bam. And bam. Okay. I think I got everything. Okay. They will be facing the head members of the local Venturers Guild. Now, as per usual, the rules of our arena are simple. Either you kill or they surrender. There is no in between. If your opponent surrenders and you kill him anyway, well, that's your choice. And across from you guys, there appears to be 6 people. 2 of them in the back, 4 in front. You can't really see their equipment too much. You do notice a couple of them are decked out in pretty heavy armor. A couple look like they have possibility for both range and close combat, and the 2 in the back look, well, they're in robes, so you can assume they're magic dealers.
All right.
Give me 2 seconds here.
I look forward. I'm like, I suppose I should get up now. And I start to get to my feet.
Oh, that's why. Not on select. Duh. Okay. And then after she announces the rules, it's pretty quick. Sorry. I keep forgetting to do things.
How many battles are happening at the same time?
About 10. If I remember correctly, I told you guys there was 10 little rings underneath the big one.
That's about right.
Okay. So after she says the rules and you hear more loud clapping at the introduction of the local Adventurers Guild, she goes, "Combat will begin now. Everybody roll for initiative."
Question.
Sure.
What's my AC?
Didn't we discuss this?
It's blank on my page.
Why is it blank on your page? So your agility is +1, so that puts it at 11. And you had something that raises your armor, didn't you?
Well, I have armor.
Where?
I'm supposed to have armor.
You don't. You didn't put it down.
You didn't give me armor.
I told you to pick stuff.
Nuh-uh. I guess I have like partial mage robes and I don't know. I look like that guy. What would you call that?
I don't know. Hide armor.
Okay.
So, well, hide armor is probably a 2 AC if I had to guess. So we'll give you 13 AC.
Okay. Are you entering or
Okay.
just clicking around?
I entered it.
My armor?
Well, your AC. Now I'm doing your armor.
Oh, okay. Well, I just want to make sure that I don't start typing in the same cell you're typing in, because me and Donnie
There
do
you
that
go.
all the time, and then we messed up. And then things get messed up. Okay. Never mind. I'm good.
Okay. So, turn order. Where's the turn order thingy? Here it is. Elite. Okay, so we got Drusilla with a 14, Canervasbergen with a 4. Wow, dude, you suck. Crop Tech, I need a initiative roll from you.
Yeah, I was in the middle of doing it, and then apparently you opening the turn order made my selection go over to the turn order.
Nice. Okay.
So it
Your
stopped typing
first,
halfway through.
your second, your third, your fourth, fifth, sixth.
These are some spooky looking adventurer symbols.
Eat me. Eighth.
My, what big ears they have.
And long arms. And claws.
Richard, bring me my phone. Okay, turn order is set. Crop Tech, you are up first. Go take a shower.
Yeah, trying to position stuff here. I'm no longer sitting down. I kind of like stretch, crack my elbows. I'm like, all right, let's kind of warm up a little bit here.
Richard, shower now.
I want to throw a flame ball with both hands
Mm-hmm.
at the group. Or
Your flame ball and AoE.
no. I'm gonna throw a flame ball. Well, one at the left two and then one at the right two, and it's gonna be in between them to like not scare them. And my flame manipulation, I'm gonna split them at the last second so I divert and hit both of them.
Okay. Well, roll. You're gonna roll 4d20 for attack. 2 will be for the first attack, and they'll get modifiers, and 2 will be for the splits, and they won't get modifiers. So pick who you want to get the modifier and non-modifier.
The two in the middle with the modifier, I guess.
Okay.
And my hit. What is my hit? Charisma?
You're a magic. Oh, you're a sorcerer. So yeah, you would be charisma.
Did your use level add to it or no?
Once you, well, uses don't add to hit unless you choose
Your
that
level.
on your level up.
Oh. Okay.
You have to actually choose to add to that on your level up.
So it's not like level good +1. Gotcha. 46.
So 14. Okay, your first one misses, your second one misses, your third one hits, and your fourth one misses. So you get one. You can pick top or bottom. I don't really care which one, but one hits.
Third guy down. That guy.
Well, he was one of your ones with modifiers. Your modifiers don't add up enough to hit him.
Oh. Okay, that's how you do it.
Yeah, so top or bottom.
Bottom then.
Okay.
No, I
Roll
guess
damage on.
top, since if you're doing it that way, that would have been the split of the first one. So yeah, top.
Okay. Roll damage then. 4 damage.
think it's a D6.
I believe so. Yeah, you have a D6 damage with your.
I don't know, I have a bunch of
Yeah.
fire spells, but they're not all. Only like 2 of them have. Oh, I don't know what the base fire level is, or base fire modifier.
We'll put it at that. D6.
Gotcha.
Okay, so that ends your turn. Okay, this guy is up next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he is here. Let's exit 2. D8 plus 2. Okay, so this person, obviously kind of pissed off that it just got a fireball in the face. Kind of, sort of, is going to attack you, Cromtech, with a longbow. 2d20 plus 4.
Okay.
A 11 and a 9.
Both miss.
Okay, well, that'll end his turn. Up next is this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's also going to attack you because you tried to hit him with a fireball. 22 and a 21.
Yeah.
You take 9 plus 5, 14 damage. And Drusilla, you are up.
Okay, I'm having some internet problems. What happened during the last action?
Cromtech got shot with 2 arrows.
Right. Okay, well, I'm going to just spend my turn doing a little bit of field.
A little bit of what?
I think he was saying field prep, but he got
Cut
frozen.
off?
Frozen.
Oh, he needs a new computer. Who would have thunk it?
I can grasp to imbue my weapon.
Yeah, you came back in there with all I heard was weapon.
Oh,
I mean, his internet jumbles up itself anyways. I don't know if it's necessarily his computer.
yeah, it's not great. So when I imbue weapon,
Mhm.
it's basically imbued, one and done.
You have to pay a continuation fee, don't you?
He didn't
Isn't it
stop
like
by
1 mana a
choice.
turn? Oh.
When I spend the MP until my internet.
Hey, he's back, and then he's gone again.
Hold on, I'm going to do Discord.
Well, he figures that out. I'm gonna go get my fish. I'll be right back.
I thought you guys fished earlier.
We need to get one
Right,
of those
hear me on the phone,
technical
right?
difficulties, please stand by cards to put up.
We should.
Well,
Can you guys hear me on my phone?
I can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay, I'm not using my computer for Discord anymore. All right, DM.
He's
Ow.
went to go get his fish.
Okay, spending my turn. Just gonna use Paragon Surge and imbue weapon, shock and grasp.
I'm
That's
back.
it. Do you hear what I'm doing?
No, I was getting fish.
I'm gonna use my turn to activate Paragon Surge and imbue weapon with shock and grasp, and that's all I'm using my turn for.
Okay. You do know it's a 1 MP per turn continuous charge, right?
Oh,
You have to hold one. You have to use 1 MP per turn to keep it charged.
no, I didn't know that.
It's on your character sheet.
It's not a big deal. instead of doing that, I'm going to actually turn around, yell up to the crowd, and say, "Ha, fools! Joke's on you. This is actually a team of 4." And I summon up invisible minion, bleeding servant.
Okay.
Yeah, so those are my that's my turn.
Okay. I gave you a marker for your servant, didn't I?
Yeah, I just got to put it on.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
then you're done. Who's up? This
yeah.
guy. Hmm, 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 hmm. 11, 12. 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Man, those guys move far. Is each block 5 feet?
Yeah, they were sprinting. That's all they did.
Yeah, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This guy. Ah, shit, wrong button. Do, 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 do. This guy is gonna cast Magic Missile. And he's targeting Ben Sorcio.
Which one? Or which guy?
This one. This one.
Oh, gotcha.
I do not believe I have to make a hit because it says they hit. Pretty sure magic missile hits no matter what. So, and I do kind of medium damage-ish. So, R3D4 plus 1. Why did that not work? There we go. 4, 8, 10 damage to Ben Sorcio.
Alrighty.
2, 4, 5, 6. This guy is going to cast Firebolt at Sorcio.
Fire. Dun, dun.
Yep, this one I actually have to make the attack. Okay, so what's their wisdom? Mage. Int 3. Star D20 plus 3. Does an 11 hit, Ben Sorcio?
No,
The firebolt zooms by your head.
just barely misses.
Your turn.
Alrighty. First I'm gonna bump my AC by 3. Drops my health by 2. Then I'm gonna go up to this guy. Oh, maybe
Not
not
on
that
top of
close.
him. Come on, man. You're
And
not supposed to mount the enemy.
don't tell me how to fight. And I'll see if I can punch-size him.
Do it.
No.
You do not succeed.
Nope. That's a whiff.
Okay, so I kind of skipped your turn and did this guy's turn before yours, so we're just going to skip his turn, and it's back to Comtech.
Okay. Can I do a flame wall?
Of course.
But can I cast it? That's not a straight line. On here, this line.
That's too big. We didn't give you an area, did we?
I don't know where
How
this
about
weed business came in.
you and I discussed this together, you butthole? How about a 20-foot area? 20 foot seems fair.
The my question was more of a 20. Oh, okay. My question is more, can I cast it that far out in front of me?
Yeah, line of sight.
Okay, you're gonna be stupid.
So
Huh?
they would have to make. What I'm going to do, since you're casting it on top of them,
Underneath them, but yeah.
well, yeah, they're going to make a reflex saving throw, and you make a regular attack. And if they win, they'll take half damage. If they lose, then they take full damage. And those are these guides.
Good luck.
Yeah, they're cons. They're not con. Shit. Dex is not bad. Oh, Jesus Christ. I got a nat 20. One of them actually manages to get out before the fire hits. The other guy gets hit full damage.
Oh, he moves forward? No, he's supposed to move backwards.
Um,
I try to cast it like closer to me of the middle of the square, but oh no, just a d6. Yeah, do I have
wow.
any modifiers on the actual hit
Under damage?
or the damage? Is it the same as the hit or no?
You don't, but I would give you, just to be fair, because otherwise you're going to be kind of weak. You can use your int as your damage modifier. So your charisma will be your attack because you are a sorcerer. But your intelligence on how you manage your magic will be your damage. So he'll take 3 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up is this guy. You're going to go here. You're going to target Torcio with his bow. An 8 and a 13.
They both miss.
Okay. Better. Good job. Yeah. You know. It's not chicken, it's fish, and yes, it's mine. Okay, this guy's up. He's going to attack the bleeding servant that popped out of nowhere. As long as he rolls above a 10, he's going to hit the guy. What, buddy? They're bad guys. Excuse me.
Well, it depends on your point of view.
Wow. Uncalled for. Dan said something uncalled for.
Anything that's not the player is bad guys. Even if you're a murder hobo.
I mean, they're not bad guys. They're just this is a tournament. Like, I don't know their backstory.
Okay, so they do 10 damage to your dude. I don't know if we ever gave him health. Did we give him
He
health?
does. He's got 20 HP,
Uh,
which isn't great, but it's something.
Okay, well, he takes 10. And then you are up, Drusilla. Which means your servant's up as well, since he's tied to you.
Well, I do want to get this flanking bonus. He's not just a meat shield. So my servant's going to walk up 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, there we go. That's enough. And swing at him.
Make a
No
roll.
modifiers.
Nope.
The nat 1.
He kind of just throws his blood at the guy.
Hey, thanks for eating my nat 1, servant.
Let's hope it's your only one for the night.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
2 in a row.
Done it before. I think I've done 3 in a row before. Okay, well, great. I got flanking. I'm gonna waltz up to this guy, activate and view weapon. That's a bonus action, right? Or is it a free action?
I don't know. What do we got on your sheet?
It just tells me what it does.
I think it's a free action to maintain, but it's an action to do.
Okay. I imbue weapon with shock and grasp, and I swing at him.
Yep.
That's 2d20. I get 2 swings per hand, right?
What?
So it's still,
No. Why did you get 2 swings?
but you said I gotta swing twice because of my proficiency with swinging weapons or something.
Hold on, let me take your sheet.
Forgive us, podcast listeners. We haven't
It
really
has
had
been a while
fight.
since we've done my campaign.
I haven't been in a fight since never with this character. So
It does. 2 swings for 1 basic action. You are correct, sir.
Much. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Is this I have surge. That's 2d20 plus 5.
I think Ben is the only one who's actually fought in this season of the campaign so far.
Indeed, he has, which is why we're starting off with the weaklings.
Individually. First
You
one
hit.
is 23. And
You hit again.
22.
You hit both times.
Very, very nice. And I deal sword damage, 1d8 plus 3. That's 2 1d8 plus 3.
So
Physical
12.
damage to this guy in front of me. And then I deal my shocking grasp damage, which is a 3d6. 2 swings, that's a 66. 26 plus 9. That's how much damage I deal to this guy. Electric for the 26, if that he has resistances.
That guy's down.
By the power of Mount Malefic, I strike you down. Huh. Eat that, Kriya.
Anyway, it is this guy's turn. 1, 2. What is it doing? Don't do that. 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's gonna stick with magic missile for now. And he's gonna attack Sorcio again.
Good call. Good call.
For
By the
for
way,
10 damage to Sorcio.
I want to say I was not going for the
count
kill. I just
9.
7 plus. Oh yeah, you're right. 9 damage to Sorcio. Sorry, my bad.
You know,
Next up is the
hit
guy.
points don't grow on trees.
Well, yours might. Next is the guy in front of you. And he is going to attack you with his greatsword.
I think it's just pretty okay.
You say that now. What's the plus 3? We've got 12 and an 18.
The 18 hits.
The 18 hits. And the damage is for Great Sword 2d6 plus 3. Uh, 11 damage.
All right. And he
Okay.
takes 6.
Ooh. You got your blood armor activated?
Yep.
Okie dokie. Your turn.
All right. So I'm taking another 2 to maintain the blood armor. And then I'm going to see if I can punch this guy. First swing is a 13 hit.
It does not.
Second one,
That one hits.
please tell me a 21 hits. Okay.
Yeah, that hits.
And that's going to be
By the way, your music
Yeah.
stopped. I don't know if you were paying attention.
I wasn't. Thank you.
Replay button if you want to keep it going. You can also adjust the volume on it too. It's very modifiable.
minimum damage.
4.
So he takes 4 points. I heal for 2.
Okay. Up next is the other mage, who is still in the firewall, so we're going to do another d6 of damage. For 2. And then he's going to get out of the firewall. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. They're right here.
No, I
And
don't want to tell
he-
you what to do, but this is the first time they've been able to move. They generally, I think technically they would take damage if they were still in it on my turn.
It's not your turn yet.
No, but that's what I'm saying. He took damage for the initial hit, but
And then he just took damage now. That's why I rolled a d6.
okay, never mind.
Okay, I hope your reflexes are handy, because this guy is casting Cone of Cold. So that's a 60-foot radius. That's 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. That includes you, Crown Tech.
Wait, who's he casting this on? Who's all involved in this?
You, your minion, and Crown Tech. Cone of Cold. You have to make a blessed cold air erupts from your hands. Each creature in a 60-foot cone must make a Constitution saving throw. A creature takes 8d8 cold damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. And since I do not have Con, I have Strength. It'll be a Strength saving throw.
Might as well call me. Might as well lose this one run without even rolling.
10?
I gotta check the guy's saving thing. Give me a second.
It's 11.
Where is his stuff? Why doesn't it give me his magic saving thingy? Magic is 10 plus int, right? Nervous Blurgan?
What kind of magic is it?
It's going to be 8 plus your proficiency plus your spellcasting modifier.
So 10 plus int, because a mage would be proficient in magic.
If it's wizard magic, yeah.
But he has to be like a minimum level 9, and at that point your proficiency bonus is 4.
It says in the manual that he gets this spell, so
Yeah.
I'm guessing he would be.
Hmm.
So then it would be 15. Saving throw has to beat 15. Drusilla got a 16. Minion
Like
did
I
not. Crown Tech
like I said,
barely missed.
Might as well not even roll.
You barely missed. You almost had it. So Minion takes 8d8. Crown Tech takes 8d8, and
Did I hear that right? You said 8d8?
you did indeed. and you take 4 of the D8. So you'll take the first 4, the other 2 will take all 8. So 41 to Crown Tech, 41 to Minion, and then 6, 12, 19, 27 to Drusilla.
Yeah, oh, it's 27 because I take half damage.
Mm-hmm.
Where's your math
Damn,
coming from?
Who the
6
fuck
plus
cast
6
this
is
shit?
12. 12 plus 7 is 19.
Oh, only the
19
first
plus
half.
8. Yeah.
I thought you just took the damage divided by 2. I'm like,
Just
half
take
of
the first 4
41 is
rolls.
not 27.
First 4 rolls.
Whoever
Because
cast that
technically he
shit.
would take 4 D8. It's not necessarily half damage, it's just 4 D8. Okay, so that guy is done. Crown Tech, it is your turn.
Yeah. It is. Okay, sorry, I had to swallow.
Mhm.
I don't like being behind Drusilla anymore.
Don't blame you.
So I'm gonna come up here and those 2, 3, 4, and try to help out Ben a little bit.
Okay.
I'm just gonna cast the fireball split on the guy with the longbow up here.
You're going to hit him with both?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, that's 40, 20. My bad.
The first 3 hit, the last one does not.
So
Obviously.
17, 19, 22, and a nat 1.
Mm-hmm.
3 D6 2.
Mhm.
Yeah. Just trying to remember. Oh, that's a D8. Okay.
So. Ouch.
5.
I'll let you roll that again because that was an ouch. And
Jesus Christ, am I seeing that right?
yeah, that's 3 nat ones. That's better. So
Okay, 14.
18 damage.
Yeah.
He is done, Scos. You said the longbow guy, right? That's this guy.
Well. Okay.
That was making sure that's the target, right? Longbow guy.
Yeah, I just didn't know which if all 3 of them took modifiers or not.
For damage, I'll give it because it is your control over the spell. For hit, not so much.
Okay.
Either way, he would have been dead, so it's fine. Okay. Up next is this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's gonna approach Drusilla, pull out his 2 short swords. Where's this guy at? Here he is. +4 to hit. And he's gonna try to chop up Drusilla. Actually, yeah. 2 will have modifiers, 1 won't. 2 won't. So the first 2 and the second 2. So we have a 20, unnatural, a 13, a 5, and a 17. Drusilla.
I said 2 of his attacks hit.
Okay. I didn't hear you.
Sorry.
So short sword damage is 1d6 plus 2. So you take 14 damage. And you are up. Your turn.
And these 2, who cast that awful spell last turn?
Mage is this guy.
Fuck, dude. I'll take the opportunity to attack. Priority number 1 right there.
Okay.
I just book it over here.
Hold on. You gotta wait till you see if you pass it or not. If you get hit, you don't save, and you got hit. I got a 21 and a 19. And you take 8 and 7. So 15 damage. You can still use your basic action, you just can't move.
Are they dual wielding?
Yeah, dual
Oh.
short swords.
Dude, you prick. Okay, swing twice at him.
Did you remember to take your 1 MP out for your imbue? That hits.
Bang, bada boom. Where's my cursor? I lose track of it sometimes.
That does not hit.
Didn't have a servant to eat that one for me. Okay, so I deal.
Wait, I thought the servant was dead.
That's what it means. You didn't have
Oh.
the servant to eat up the nat 1.
Oh, okay.
8. And then your shocking grasp damage.
Swing twice.
You rolled 2d8.
Oh, I rolled 2d20, didn't I?
Yeah, but you only hit with one of them.
Oh, never mind.
And then you rolled 2d8. I figured that was your 2 swings for your
Oh,
1
wait,
basic action.
Well, yeah, it's 2d8. So I rolled
Yeah.
1d8 and then another d8.
No, you
D8.
rolled your first 2d8 right there, rolling 2d8. You got a nat 1 and a 7.
Right. Yeah.
So your third d8 is useless. That doesn't exist. But you can do your
Okay.
shocking grasp damage.
So that's plus 6, actually. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage physical. $21 damage electric. Get out. But, oh, for the record, I'm not killing them. I'm striking them down, you know? People
Okay.
can't fear me if they're dead.
Okay. Up next is the Great Sword Wielder in front of Ben Sorcio. Uh, 21 and a 21.
Yeah, those both hit.
I figured. What's his damage again? Oh, so it would
Great
be-
sword, right?
Yep.
That's 2d6.
2d6, so it'd actually be 4d6 since they hit you twice, plus 3. So 18 plus 9 is 27 damage.
Plus 9.
Yeah, plus 3 to each swing. Swing.
Yeah, he swung twice.
Oh. It's 2d6 per swing. Yeah, I did my math wrong. So plus 3, so it's another 3, so it's 21. Sorry.
21. And he takes 8.
8 it is. Minus 8. Enter.
Alright.
Okay. Up next is this mage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He is in range to cast his Cone of Cold, and he's basically going to fuck his buddy. But either way, Ben Sorcio is in it, so make a reflex save, or a strength save, sorry. Gotta beat a 15. Oh, nat 20. Goddamn. You know what? I'm actually going to give it to you since you are on the outskirts of it. You kind of just juke to the left and watch that guy freeze to death.
I was picturing he held up the guy in front of him and used it as a fucking wall, and he just hid behind it as the frost goes around both sides of him. The dust settles like he's now holding an iceberg, and just drops in shadows.
That's actually not a bad one. That's pretty good. Ben, you're up.
All right, who did that cone of cold bullshit just now? Was it this guy?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, what's up? Oh, first things first. -2. Keep that armor up. With and a hit.
Yeah, you got the second one.
Bro, come on. 4 damage.
You are not
hit
being
you
very
too.
champion-like today.
You know, I think it's making up for last time when it was Nat 20 City.
Yeah, I know, right?
He just needs
Last
to
time you
warm
were.
up. He didn't
Yeah.
stretch beforehand.
This guy is up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he is casting a firebolt at Drusilla.
Okay, good. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure I'm out of range of his cone of bullshit.
They only got one of those anyway. I'm guessing a 7 misses.
That's what I was assuming, but I didn't want to.
Oh, so then I've got them dialed in. They are 9th level.
Sure. It's just what the page says. So I'm going by the page. Cromtech, you're
Yeah,
up.
Cone of Cold is a 5th level slot. You get
It
that
is.
at 9th level. If they only have the one, they're only level 9. Got it dialed in now.
I am gonna move over to the side. Wait. Was it there? Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 5. Is that my movement?
6, 30 feet.
All right. So I'm moving over here, and I'm gonna cast Flame Sphere on top of this guy, the first guy.
Okay.
And then I want to roll it. Oh, should also get rid of this. Roll it at the other guy using, I think, the manipulation.
No, it's just part of the skill. Says you can roll it.
Charisma save.
Yep. All right, 20 plus. What's their charisma? Where's my page? 0. No charisma for Z. I got a nat 20 and a 3. So nat 20 would be the first guy. So I'm gonna play it like this, role play wise. He kind of sees the ball of fire like forming as you're getting it ready to roll, and he kind of like just barely dodges to the right as you roll it down towards the guy on the bottom.
Okay.
So roll damage for the guy on the bottom, and then a nice little trail of fire.
7.
Okie dokie. This guy is done. Up you go. All that's left is this guy. Drusilla, you're up.
Does flanking count if he's got someone diagonal to him?
You
Wait.
would have to be on the other angle. You'd have to be over here.
Also,
Technically,
Ben's not.
you need to draw a line between you and the other person, and it has to go through the person that you want to flank.
Like I said, you'd have to be here.
Well, he could be one
Yeah,
over.
check. But also, Ben's not adjacent to him either. I just
Oh,
realized.
it doesn't really matter. If Ben was here and you were here, or even here, it'd be fine. But if you're here, 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 or here, it don't work. You got to be on the other side. You got to like almost be able to face each other.
So, say for instance, I was right here. That'd be
You
flanking.
have to walk through a trail of fire. That's what
Just
that red
curious.
line is. Yeah.
It's only a D4
Alright,
fire.
Just one D4?
I don't know. It's up to the DM. I wouldn't think that the small sphere or the normal sphere would have been higher than that.
Well, all your fire does just a base D6 damage, so I would stick with the base D6 damage.
Pretty low on HP. Anyways, I'm just gonna waltz up to him and do 4 slashes with my imbued weapon.
Uh-huh. First one hits. Second one misses. And I'm just going to beat you to the punch. The guy's dead. He had like 3 life left.
Huh.
Okay.
Take
So that
that.
ends round 1. You hear over the announcers, as expected, the champion and his friends put up a valiant fight, winning the very first round. If the champion had gone down to such a bag of losers, what kind of champion would he have been? Kriya kind of goes, and you can kind of hear a bit of like poking at you since you guys did take a fair amount of damage. Kind of got fucked up a little bit.
No, 8d8 will fuck you up.
Hey, it's not my fault.
If
you
they
guys
max
lined up
rolled, I
for
would
it.
have been 2 HP from dying.
That shit was nuts.
Not
Sorry,
my fault. You guys lined up. Anyway,
I didn't line up.
you basically did.
Drusilla didn't get
You
far
were-
enough in front of me.
So you hear they will now be returned to the waiting area for a short period of time while the rest of the battles finish up. This will give you guys a short rest, not a full rest. So you get there is actually a number for this, and I'm going to look it up. Short rest heals. Yeah. Short rest. Each character can heal by rolling their hit dice, which we don't really have one of those. So we'll give you a 2d8 each to heal with your strength mod for extra damage, for extra health. So you each get 2d8 of healing for your short rest.
Is that strength mod per D8 or?
Yes.
Okay.
HP back.
Mana wise too.
Yeah, I'll give it to you for mana too.
Do we use our spellcasting?
Yeah, that would be
Okay.
your casting mod. So for Drusilla, intelligence, for Promtech, it would be charisma.
Oh, good. That one's a little higher.
Okay, so you guys get your life, you get some mana, you kind of, and you get warped into your prison. You don't get warped into the waiting area like she says to the crowd. You're back in your prison, and you kind of sit there and you can chat about the fight if you wish. You can strategize, whatever you wish to do. As far as for tonight, I think who do I got next? Let me see.
Looks. Oh, fuck that. They're not gonna do that.
It's the
No,
same thing
you're
for
still
all
doing
clusters.
this fight. I'm just wondering if I'm gonna do it tonight or if we're gonna push it off for next week.
Yeah,
Because
that's what I meant.
between the RP and the first fight, it actually took you guys a little while to go through it.
Always though.
So, I think the next fight is actually going to be kind of hard, and I do have a few surprises. So I think we'll push it off for next week.
This one was such a cakewalk.
Huh?
I said great because this one was a cakewalk.
Yeah, sure. Cakewalk. How much life do you have
I
before
was
healing?
being sarcastic.
Anyway,
I
so
was gonna say
at-
she doesn't speak for me.
I got 42 HP left. I'm not doing great either.
Well, hopefully the champion starts to pull his champion essence out of his ass.
Well, be
And get some of
thankful
those
you only
nat
took
20 bags.
half damage.
Well, and wait, hold up. Both of you, what are you at in terms of like health percentage? Starting with you, Cromtech. What are you at?
35%.
Oh,
47.
oh, you guys are hurting.
Yeah.
Okay, you're hurting.
Yeah, they got kinda
I
wrecked.
had max HP. I took 14 damage from the longbows, and then took 41. My max is 80. Within a
Yeah.
turn and a half, I took 60 points of damage.
No, it took longer
Almost.
than that for the mage to reach you. I think it was almost 2 turns for the mage to reach you.
Yeah, within 2 turns,
Yeah.
I took
Much,
almost
like
60 points of
90%.
damage.
90% of that was snow cone.
But yeah,
Cone of
it
cold.
was,
Thank you very much.
I mean, still, he rolled 2d8s and rolled 7s on both of them. Like, his first hit was
I
not.
mean, as far as
I'm not pulling punches. We talked about this before. Like I
I'm
used to
not
do that
telling
all
you
the
you
time.
should. I'm just saying you rolled high when you rolled against me.
Yeah, I did.
Like nobody's saying change anything. We're just saying like
God
we're
damn.
like
Mm.
in shock right now.
tell you
That's not even
what,
the worst
I'll
of it.
help y'all out.
Trust me, I've got a few surprises.
You two stand next to each other.
I mean, I'm just sitting there, and I kind of like scoot my butt over towards Drusilla, be like, I'm still breathing.
Hopefully, this heals you more than it hurts me, but it's gonna hurt a little bit.
Well,
I'm gonna.
wait till next week before you do that.
Oh, it's just gonna be real quick. We're just gonna spit some blood at them.
What are you
But I
opening
want to
your
make
mouth
it a
for, Ben?
thing. The first
Ben,
time
your
they
mouth.
get this, the first time they get hit by this skill, I really want to make it a thing. So wait till next week
Oh, it's
for me.
not that one. It's the mist
Oh,
one.
it's the other one.
Yeah, it's the mist one that just does a healing.
Oh
in an
yeah,
area.
yeah, gotcha.
So 2 rounds. It's 2d8 to each of them.
Okay.
I don't think there's any modifier on that.
Not until you choose one because you don't have a magic, so your magic doesn't get modified.
I think it'd be just strength if it was anything, but if it's just straight up, they both heal for 9 HP.
Better than nothing.
Chick.
So
Don't forget,
Drusilla, put your tongue back in your mouth. It's not like snowflakes.
I mean,
Cromtech, don't
in your
forget
lungs.
to keep track of your uses and how many times you not Cromtech, Ben. Don't forget to keep track of your uses and how many times you get hit. I'm not gonna do any skill or HP or any level ups until after the arena, but you do want to make sure you keep track of all that so we can do that after the arena battle.
For sure.
As I was saying, we're gonna call it for this week. So for those of you who listen to us weekly, tune in next week for the continuation of the battle. We'll see if we can finish it off next week. I've only got a few more fights planned, but it kind of depends on how RNG treats the guys. So we'll see. So we'll see you guys all next week, and I hope you enjoyed the first fight of the champion of Slaughterfest, or whatever the hell. I suck at naming things.
You got me on my toes with that snow cone.
Cone of cold.
The snow cone. I felt the snow. It was like a blizzard to the face. Or, February in Wisconsin.
Luckily,
Just wanted
Ben
to
rolled
let
a 20 and got out of it. Otherwise, all that blood would be frozen and sticky.
I could have
I
thought him
mean,
out.
yeah, then that might have gotten me under 100 HP.
That was a lucky nat 20. It really was.
It really was.
Okay. So that's it for tonight, guys. Drusilla, I do need you to stay on because we need to discuss something.
I also think Ben very thoroughly. I'm 50 HP, 50% HP now.
A little bit above 50. Thanks.
So.
You're awesome, Ben.
Thanks, everyone,
Just-
and we will
just like-
talk to you next week.